Hello, my name is Agnieszka Łaszczuk, and our guest today is co-founder of a company that deals with selling patriotic T-shirts. Your name is Wojciech Setny, and my first question is, how have you come up with the idea to produce patriotic T-shirts?
Hello. The idea was born in very simple way. Me and my friends were looking for patriotic wear, and we couldn't find anything that could meet our expectations. The T-shirts available on the market were of very poor quality, and the designs were very primitive, and we just didn't want to wear it, to buy it. And we thought that maybe we could start our clothing line, and because no one was doing it right, and we thought maybe we'll do it better. Though we didn't know how to produce T-shirts in Poland, but we decided to try, and that's how the company was born.
Okay, the company has a very interesting and intriguing name, I would say. It is Surge Polonia, if I pronounce it correctly. What does it mean?
The company's name derives from slogan of the first independent parachute brigade of General Sosabowski. It is famous because it took part in a market garden operation over Arnhem, over in the Netherlands. And the Surge Polonia, it's from Latin. It is a slogan of this brigade, and we thought that it is a great name. It's not very widely known, but the meaning is very deep, and we thought that it's a great name for naming our brand.
Okay, and is the production also patriotic, so to speak? So are your T-shirts produced of Polish fabrics in Poland?
Yes, of course. We are proud that we are producing our clothes in Poland. Our production is mainly in Łódź. We are using Polish fabrics for Polish knitting factories, and it reflects in quality of the products. They are very high quality. They are very durable, and you can wear them many seasons. It's unlikely. It's nothing to compare with regular T-shirts you can buy in shopping malls, produced in Far East.
So let's talk about the details. What kind of items do you sell? What kind of prints do you use on your T-shirts? Maybe you can demonstrate some of those.
We are selling mainly T-shirts, but also sweatshirts, hoodies, polo shirts. I will show some of the prints. Here we have one of the most popular prints showing Fighting Poland anchor. It is one of the most popular motifs on our shirts because it's very well-known patriotic symbol in Poland. Here we have a print inspired by the badge of the silent and unseen, the elite special operations paratroopers who were dropped over occupied Poland during the Second World War. Here we have another popular motif. It is referring to badge of the 303 Squadron, fighting squadron, who was one of the high scoring during the Battle of England, and it's very popular in Poland, and also many Poles living in UK are buying this motif because of the country they are living currently. Another popular motif, it is a badge of the Home Army, the biggest underground resistance army in Europe. And yes, there are many initiatives that we would like to reborn a home army, and yes, currently home army is very popular, and it's quite popular motif. And I will also show a motif of Wojtek the bear, which is very funny story. It is a bear who was comrade of Polish soldiers of General Anders' army, and he was accompanying Polish soldiers. He was drinking beer with them. He was playing with them, and also he carried boxes with ammunition during the Monte Cassino battle. And then his route ended in Edinburgh Zoo, and we would like to promote this guy. He has a few statues. He has a statue in Edinburgh, recently in Imola in Italy. So these are great designs inspired by Polish history, and I think it's nice they are popular.
And how actually do you make the decision what kind of prints to put on your t-shirts? How do you design them?
In general, they are ideas that came up in our talks we have in company, but many of the designs are inspired by our fans who give us ideas. They say that we could make t-shirts with certain motif, and we are showing them to the audience, and they decide if it's good and if it should appear on the t-shirt.
So are you in touch with your fans on Facebook? Because I know that you have a lot of followers on Facebook, more than 140,000.
Yes, exactly. Yes, we have a very, very devoted community. As you said, on Facebook we have over 140 fans, and yes, it is our power, our community. I think it's great that we can connect history with what to say, in reality, and affect so many people to follow and their predecessors, and to be patriotic as their grandfathers, grandmothers were.
So who buys your t-shirts? Who are your fans? Are those men or also women? Who is the majority of your fans, so to speak? Is there a profile, maybe, of a
I think
fan of patriotic t-shirts?
I think it's hard. It's hard to judge who buys our t-shirts, but we can see our fans uploading photos of them, and usually they are men. They are often sport persons. They are interested in history, in militaria, in airsoft gun. They are also supporters of Polish national teams. We will see our products on sport events. So I think our clients are from very different social groups, and yes, there are younger people, older women also. So I think many people identify with the idea of patriotism. So it's not like only one group do this.
You've covered that already, but maybe you may say something more. What kind of items are the most popular?
As I said, the most popular items are items that show anchor of fighting Poland. It is very, very popular motif. Plenty of people identifies themselves with it. Many people connects it with Warsaw Uprising, which is very respected in Poland. Um, another motif is related to winged hussars, a Polish cavalry from 16th to 18th centuries, and it was historians say that it was most powerful cavalry in the world. So we can be proud of it, and it's very nice that Poles notice it, and that we had, like they say, atomic bomb of the past, and many sport persons like mixed martial arts, running, they are like motivated by the idea of this cavalry. So I think winged hussars are also a big, very popular motif.
And have you observed any trends regarding the sale of, for example, anniversaries or maybe some important sports events?
Yes.
Is it somehow connected to those events?
Yes, it is connected, especially on the 1st of August, when we have anniversary of the Warsaw Uprising. The t-shirts, sweatshirts with Polish fighting anchor are very popular these days. And then we have November 11, it's Independence Day, and many people buy our products with Polish eagle, with Polish coats of arms, and they wear it and show it during the Independence Day to show that they are celebrating this holiday for Poland.
So maybe let's talk about more political things connected to your company. What I mean is, why do you think, as co-founder of such a company, why do you think people need symbols of their patriotic views? Why do they buy, for example, your t-shirts? Why is it important for them?
I think people like to show what they feel, and I think t-shirts are nowadays great way to manifest your feelings, manifest your devotion to something, and it's a great way to show patriotism on your on your wear, on things you wear. And I think that's why so many people wears it, because this is what defines them. Yes, patriotism defines them, and they are showing that they are patriots by wearing such t-shirts and so on.
But according to your views, does it apply to Poland only, or also to other Western European states?
I think in other European states there are also products with national motifs, but I think in Poland we want to show it more. In foreign countries, it's more like very subtle. It's not so not for everyday use, but in Poland we can show it, and we don't think it's inappropriate, and I think it's good, because from the other view, for example, in Denmark, Danish flag is exposed everywhere, and in Poland it's not so common. I hope it will change, but I think it's very positive that we are showing Polish symbols on the wear.
On your website, you write that you would like to promote the idea of modern patriotism. How would you define it? Why do you think we need it today, in today's Europe?
I would like to point out the difference between modern patriotism, as we say, call it the idea of the modern patriotism, and the regular patriotism. the difference for me is essential, because the regular patriotism is generally associated with fighting with gun in your hand, fighting for your homeland. It is associated with wartime, and luckily we are living in peacetime, and we don't have to fight we don't have to fight with guns for our independence, for our lives. And this is the essential difference between regular and modern patriotism. And what we understand by the modern patriotism, the idea of modern patriotism, is that we can do it every day. It is based on our everyday activities. It is based of taking care of your neighborhood, being pleasant, helping others, being involved in social activities, remember about history, and it also refers very, very intensive with economy. I would like to give example of CEO of Polish corporation Fakro, which produces roof windows, and it's one of the biggest producers in Europe. And the CEO of this company said, I don't remember, said that global economy is world championships, and every country is taking part in these championships and is fighting to be the best. And I think economy is the platform where we can all, apart from our views, unite and push our country further, yes, to grow.
So I assume that you believe that patriotic symbols may, so to speak, promote the idea of patriotism. Is that correct?
Yes, I agree. It shows that people identify with it, and how to say, and more people see it, yes, and more people are curious. What is it about? Yes, and it's engaging more and more people, and the idea is more popular.
And according to your personal views, are Polish young people more or less patriotic than their fathers and grandfathers and grandmothers?
It's a very hard question for me. Because it's hard to judge. It's very hard to judge which generation was more or less patriotic. But I think Poles are patriotic nowadays because they can be, because no one bans it. No one tells them not to speak in their mother tongue. No one bans them from showing their Poland's national flag. And not many years ago, it was impossible. You would risk your own life if you would paint Fighting Poland anchor on the wall, like Zośka and other underground fighters. So currently we have choice, and we're using this choice. We are showing that we are no worse than our colleagues from other countries, because we are using the same media, the same machines, the same cars. So in global world, this is what makes us unique. Yes, that we are from Poland. We are proud of it. We are speaking Polish, one of the most difficult languages in the world. I think it's something unique, and we should be proud of it.
Okay, so maybe the last question to somehow sum up our discussion. Do you believe that Polish patriotism, we have somehow discussed it, But do you believe that Polish patriotism is somehow different than patriotism in other Western European states?
I think yes, because we had a very very difficult history. We suffered from really many wars, and the worst places on the earth were located in Poland, as not to mention Auschwitz or other concentration camps where many Poles died, and it's very hard to not be affected by this history, and our patriotism is based is based on martyrology very, very much, and we want to change it because we want to promote our victories, because we don't want to recall the sad things from our history, because it's not building. We should remember it, but we should focus on the victories. We should push ourselves to have more and more victories in the future and build history by ourselves.
Thank you very much for the
Thank
interview.
you
I
very
am
much.
Agnieszka Łaszczuk, and my guest was Wojciech Setny, co-founder of a company that sells patriotic t-shirts. Thank you.
Thank you very much.